Hello for the third time to Sasuke Nitro 8. It's like we have been dumb the first two times. Yes, Kyle is dumb and stupid. Dislike. Please dislike this video. I actually don't. But anyways, we have a brand new course this time around after Morimoto achieved total victory last time. So let's dive right in and see what this course has to offer. So... So, I think they can see it now. I hope. If not, I'm sorry. But, stage 1 is a lot different. 150 seconds for 9 obstacles, 2.5 minutes for those who prefer that way better. So, tire pressure has been a brutal obstacle over the last few tournaments, and now all of a sudden, it is 1.1, and it is the ascending tire pressure going up at a slight angle between the 4 tires. It's already been difficult before, but now competitors right from the off are going to be.
Hey,
need to be on top of the. You're all good. All right, so yeah, they're going to need to be on top of their game right from the start. And this takes us into the second obstacle. We had the giant cycle the last few tournaments, but now it has been upgraded to the giant bicycle. Competitors will need to jump off the tramp, catch the first cycle, and then fling themselves to the second cycle in which they will dismount. I would call it the double giant cycle, but giant bicycle sounds cooler. And now the third obstacle, the first obstacle not created by me. I know Brett Sims called it the Sidewinder. We are calling it the Snake Bite. Competitors will need to run across the 2 angled walls and then use the little mini butterfly wall to fling themselves to the platform. And then we're into familiar territory now for the next few obstacles, starting with the super buffed Wind Chime Corner, which has been just an absolute diabolical obstacle for the last few tournaments, taking out top competitors really left and right. Be interesting to see if it does similar damage today. Fifth obstacle is the Matrix from Ultimate Ninja Chicago. Ethan with one of the best obstacles of the NNL season. Competitors must use the ring slider, as you see attached to the little slidey thing on the wall there. Use those 3 red pads to push off and gain momentum to make a dismount. Very difficult obstacle also. Sixth obstacle used to be the 8th obstacle, but we pushed it forward. It is the Squirrel Twister. Competitors must jump off a springboard to catch a flying squirrel, and then jump off the flying squirrel to a double twister, and from there make the dismount. Now, the 15-foot warped wall, well, the warped wall in general, has capped off the last 7 tournaments. That will not happen today. It has been pushed from 1.9 to 1.7. So quite a drastic change here in the appearance of Stage 1. This takes us into the new 1.8, the Flying Cane Swing. I know it's a horrible drawing and the bar would like fall in the water in real life, like you'd graze your feet. Ignore, disregard. Competitors will have to grab one large cane and slide down a flying chute and jump off the chute and hook it onto a bar, which they will then use to swing onto the platform. And it all closes with the jumping spider climb. Competitors will have to run, jump off the tramp, and stick the jumping spider. Very difficult stick. And then they'll have to spider climb up to the platform and hit the buzzer in under 150 seconds to advance to the redesigned second stage. So that's that. Yeah. Hope you all enjoyed that. Also, the ref was from Ninja Warrior Halo. So there we go. Hi,
hey,
folks.
Hi.
So we've just went over Stage 1. Now,
Hi, talking to KM Foley to screen share.
you got it. So, how are we feeling about Stage 1 in the chat, everyone? I know what the answer is. You're not feeling great, especially if you're a Shingo fan. Sorry, Emily, that I had to introduce such a crazy first obstacle here. So let's go ahead and fire this up.
Logan, I can 100% confirm this is not impossible.
So we will be broadcasting. We will not be resorting. We will not be using that. We will be using that. 100 competitors entered. We didn't botch it. And as you guys voted in the poll, we will be sticking with the random run orders, which means number 1 will be Josh Levin. All right, that's what we got. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and fire our music up for the runs. Will we get our second ad? No, we won't. Thank God.
Bro, you should get U-Block.
Yeah, I'm about to after that happened again. I totally forgot about it. I mean, for what it's worth, I've been doing stuff for this tournament for like the last 2.5 hours and then botched it. Right.
Nothing complimented.
So, what we got? We're going to do this. Is that change?
Josh Levin.
No, perfect. Okay, so this is Josh Levin's new little spreadsheet that Alex and Phil can see that I tried to make things easier, but I don't know if it's doing that or not, especially when it's frozen. Josh Levin, I know, has made Stage 3 multiple times in the past here, but has not done that especially well. God, why is it? There we go. Josh Levin is making his 8th appearance today. He's beaten Stage 1 3 times and the second stage 3 times. Best performance being the vertical limit Kai in Tournament 3. He made it through Stage 1 and Stage 2 in Tournaments 2, 3, and 4, but has failed Stage 1 3 times in a row, last time being on the Dragon Glider. So, finally, we will get our first run underway. Josh Levin, good luck, have fun. First obstacle, the ascending tire pressure. He is through. Giant bicycle through. Now snake bite. Now into familiar territory. He makes a save on the wind chime corner. Through the matrix and fails the squirrel twister. Again, an obstacle that was not that difficult in the past, but it was insanely tough in the last tournament. And as a result, it has made a return here. And Josh Levin is the first victim of this new tournament. So we go now to Quest O'Neill. Quest O'Neill is making her 3rd appearance today. First time on the course was Tournament 6, where she failed the wind chime corner, and that was also her best result. But last time failing the tire pressure. New first obstacle being the ascending tire pressure. Let's hope she can get through.
She did in Tournament 6, though. Oh!
No. And this takes us on to Philip Scott.
Oh boy.
Right now is about the time that I should mention. I might have hinted at this earlier. We have specially invited a few competitors, 16 to be exact. If you recall, there was a fun event that Alex put on called the Alex Cunningham's
Pro Memesman Invitational.
Yes. The producers at Sasuke Nitro enjoyed it so much. And by the producers, I mean me and just me. We've invited the top 16 competitors from Pro Memesman.
I dispute that. I think I count as a producer, given I, produced the code to run this tournament.
Well, okay, this is a fair point.
Aren't you like the executive director or something?
Okay,
not important. He invited the top 16 from Pro Memesman.
I mean, it was my idea, and you were fine with it. But yes. Regardless,
that's usually how things work on this show.
This is a fair point.
Kyle just tells me what to do, which works out because I just tell Kyle what to do for Apex of Game Show. So
this is a fair point. It's the trade-off. Philip is making his 3rd appearance. Last time broke through, cleared Stage 1, but failed on the 3rd obstacle, Stage 2, the Wingnuts Kai. So how will he do this time around? Oh, he made a great save on ascending tire pressure, but he's through. Now into the snake bite. Through that wind chime corner. Oh, an obstacle that Philip Scott has beaten in real life. Unfortunately, the first
not
victim.
The super buffed version.
This is a fair point, but even
Sorry, Philip.
What?
You failed a wind chime corner.
What the fuck? I beat that in.
I had a feeling you were going to say that.
It's super buffed.
Right.
It's like twice the distance.
Still.
All right.
I'm a long boy.
You are a long boy, but evidently not long enough. Next up, we have...
by the way, I should point out, before anyone realizes that there is no wall on Snakebite, I coded the completely wrong obstacle.
Oh.
I just realized. I coded that one weird thing with like the 2 tilty beams and the bar in the middle that Kevin really likes.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
I would have coded Snakebite basically the same way, so just Pretend that Beam 2 also counts the
Butterfly wall.
butterfly wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
What if being tall was the only requirement for beating Wind Chime Corner? While you're away, Mo Bamba destroyed
The lanky lad. Akiyama.
While you were away, Yao Ming.
Akiyama's best performance was the first tournament in which he failed rolling log. Since then, he's been all across the board. Last time failing the giant cycle. Hopefully, he gets by the giant bicycle today, or not.
I was about to make a comment about how at least he gets to run in the daytime.
Yes.
While you were away, the reanimated corpse of Robert Wadlow took to the court.
Sean Bryan making his 7th appearance today, having his best result in the last tournament, in which he finally broke through the second stage, which beat him in tournaments 1 and 3. He had 3 tournaments in a row in which he failed stage 1, finally beat it again in the last tournament, beat stage 2 for the first time, but then failed vertical Kai. So, Sean Bryan, how will he do today? We're going to find out. Through the ascending tire pressure. Giant bicycle, not a problem. Snake bite. Come on, Wind Chime Corner, he's
First
through.
today to beat Wind Chime Corner. Nope, I lied.
Oh,
Josh
man.
earlier.
But both of them have now failed to jump on the Squirrel Twister. That is...
Which we did not buff at all.
No, like literally 1.4 to 1.7 are been untouched. So I don't know what to tell you guys.
Next up is Michelle Warnke, who has historically bad luck in Ninja Machine official series.
She's never made it past the 5th obstacle of Nitro. Tournament 1, the double prism tilt when it was 1.5. Also, shout out to this being the first tournament without double prism tilt. Go us.
Yes.
But hopefully she can beat the... Unfortunately, she failed the tire pressure last time. Come on, Michelle, beat the tire pressure.
Yeah, double prism
Yes!
tilt. Hey.
Oh.
First
She beat the
today
giant
failed
bicycle.
the snake bite. Yeah,
Good
double
attempt,
prism tilt holds the Ninja Machine official series record for longest reign as 1.1.
Is it really? I didn't...
I changed 1.1s absurdly often.
Yeah.
While you're running Ben Polson, speaking of only required to be tall,
Ben Polson had his best performance last time, timing out on the warped wall when it was at the end of stage 1. But now here we are with it being the 7th being the 7th obstacle. Alex and Philip, if you guys are okay with it, do you mind checking the chat and making sure that there's anything I need to address? Because with this new format, for those who are unaware, I now have a new spreadsheet, but I have to pull it up on my computer, so I can't look at the chat. So sorry, everyone. Ben Polson. Here we go.
Emily says I will always see his name as Ben Poison.
He's poisoned the snake bite. Sick ref. Time is not great, but
right now.
he's the first to beat the Squirrel
today to beat the
Twister.
Squirrel
Uh-oh,
Twister.
that's a problem, though. He's failed the wall again. Oh, no, the tall man. The wall is in his head, folks. This is not good. He's going to time out on the wall, I think.
Hopefully that is not an omen for the 2019 National Ninja League World Championships presented by Deary's Gymnastics Supply. Speaking of which...
Incredible! Chris Wilczewski has had an interesting set of results. I mean, I've said that about 4 times now. His best performance was Tournament 1 when he killed the vertical Makai. He's had 3 Stage 1 clears in Tournaments 1, 5, and 7, and was perfect on Stage 2 until the last tournament when he failed the 2.4, the pole bridge. But here he is again today. With the ascending tire pressure, and the giant bicycle, and the snake bite. Wind Chime Corner is no problems. Now onto the Scroll Twister. And he's through that. If he can get up the wall, he's got plenty of time here.
Oh,
He's the first to beat the flying cane swing.
Oh,
Come on.
Yes!
Yay!
The first clear. The first clear of the new era is Chris Wilczewski. And speaking of the new era, the man who has brought this course to a new era, the grand champion, Yusuke Morimoto, is now up on the course. This man is just a machine. And this is his 8th appearance. And he has 5 Stage 1 clears, 5 Stage 2 clears, and has twice made it to the finishing platform of the 3rd stage. In Tournament 3, he came up just short. but in the last tournament, defied the odds and achieved total victory. Now here he is today.
Gets number 9 in the next tournament.
Welcome to RNG results, or run order. Also technically RNG results. All right, Yusuke. Title defense is underway through Snake Bite, now into Wind Chime Corner. Going nicely so far. Oh, he saved it though.
Great save.
Up the wall. Come on, Yusuke.
Just
Oh
makes
my
like
god, he's
a
got plenty of
one-handed grab
time.
for the twister.
Plenty of time, and he's cleared with plenty of time to spare. The fastest time of our first 9 competitors, but definitely a very strong performance. 12 seconds to spare, and it will be Yusuke moving on once again to the second stage. He's perfect 5 for 5. Could he make it 6 for 6 today?
Yeah, I think I'm in the spider climb tape way too long.
That's okay. I just noticed that. That's okay. Alexander Mars now. He was perfect on stage 2 until the last tournament where he failed the balance post, but this man is infamously tournaments 1, 3, 4, and 5 failed the vertical limit Kai. So, yeah, I got good news for you. Alexander Mars will not be failing the vertical limit Kai or the balance post today. Spoiler alert, they're both gone. Through the first 5 obstacles with no issues. Squirrel Twister. Up
Great
the wall.
time.
Good time. We could see 3 clears in a row.
That's gotta be a record.
Oh, he saved the spider climb, but he still through.
Okay.
He,
I don't know how that's possible, but okay. Good job.
He stanky legged up the spider climb. You know, the reason why they're taking the spider climb is taking so long is like some intern must have like left a hose running and now there's like water running down the walls in the spider climber. I don't know. Let's just come up with some reason. I don't know. And 3 clears in a row. We could be on pace for 4 in a row as we move on to Reefman here. This is his 8th appearance. Interesting set of results for Reefman. Stage 3, Stage 3. Stage 2, Stage 2. Stage 1, Stage 1, Stage 1. So he's getting like progressively worse. Last time he failed the Squirrel Twister. Hopefully he can get by it today and make it 4 clears in a row.
That would be something.
I tell you what,
But
so
also,
far,
he's gonna end a streak of 3 regardless of what happens.
this is a fair point. He's beaten the obstacle that took him out last time. Oh my god, we're gonna see it. We're gonna see it.
Hey!
Wow! Whoa!
And with loads of time to spare.
18 seconds left, and so far I've talked up our renewal course, and everyone is demolishing it. Well, tune in for Sasuke Nitro 9 when we blow up stage 1 yet again. Although to be fair, we're having the heavyweights all run in the first 11 competitors. That doesn't help the cause. Iris Matamoros made his debut in Tournament 2 and failed the balance post, but since then, in his 4 previous appearances, has not cleared stage 1, going out in the Dragon Glider last time. Yeah, let's see how he does today. Could we see 5 clears in a row? I doubt there's ever... No, never mind. I was about to say I doubt there's ever been 5 clears in a row on a renewal stage 1, but that will not happen today as Iris Matamoros goes out on the giant bicycle. I think he's our first victory.
Sasuke 18.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Sasuke 25, maybe.
No.
No. Sasuke 25 had like a bunch of clears that like I think gave all the good competitors like 9 and 0 or whatever.
Yeah, that was weird.
Buckley Vaughn. Making his 8th appearance. He's got 4 stage 1 clears, 3 stage 2 clears in tournaments 4, 5, and 7. Best result tournament 5 walking bar. Last time though failed the flying bar. So we'll see if he can make his way back to the 3rd stage again today for the 4th time. He's up through the first 3 obstacles with no difficulties. Tell you what, our competitors have really been training hard today. So far, some incredible results. Up the wall in 1.
Wow.
What in the world is going on
and
here?
Iris Madam. Wait, he might not have. Okay.
Ooh, a close call, but he is through. Thuckley Vaughn makes it 5 out of the last 6 competitors clearing stage 1. Now I actually have to see what the chat is saying because they're like, Iris. Oh, okay. I watched USA vs. the World. That didn't mean I watched it like on regular sound.
I watched it. I think on mute.
Yeah. All right, Corbin Mackin making his 4th appearance. Best result last time, failing the Scroll Twister, but will not
One of
be.
these days he'll get the Camargo Hyben brass ring, but not today.
No, that was a very upsetting performance. So far, it seems like anyone getting through Ascending Tire Pressure is putting on a good performance, but
Right. Except you, Philip.
except for you, Philip, you scrub. No, I'm kidding. Brian Arnold, with his best performance in the last tournament, failing the floating monkey bars. If you recall, in his first 2 times, tournament 1 and 3, making it past the first stage, he failed both times he made it to stage 3. He beat the vertical Mikai and beat the obstacle immediately after. So, failed the obstacle immediately after. So how will Brian Arnold do? Well, he's through the Ascending Tire Pressure, which, so I guess he's gonna clear. Oh, he saves Wind Chime Corner and fails the Matrix.
So I guess he's gonna clear. That was my attempt at doing alternating.
I was gonna say the SpongeBob
Uppercase,
picture or
lowercase.
whatever.
Yeah.
Thank you. Kaye Alexander, I heard he has one of his family members here today who will run later. Who is it? You'll have to wait and find out. Making his debut
It's
today.
Juliana de Oliveira.
That's his ex.
Oh, rip.
Oops. I think the talk of his ex
Oops,
has...
their relationship no longer exists.
And so does Oops, his chance of clearing stage 1 do not exist anymore as he failed the Wind Chime Corner. Philip, you're not alone anymore. Congratulations.
Yay.
So you did as good as Kaya. That's
Yeah.
Here's
Hidekazu Inoue
Hidekazu
making his
Inoue.
debut. Yeah. Oh, another
the
snake bite.
omnipotent one. And he got insert Genesis Chapter 1 joke here. Here's Shunsuke Nagasaki. He's famous for dunking a basketball from a trampoline.
Yes. And that is it. No, I'm kidding. He is making his 5th appearance today.
How has he only been on this show 5 times?
Because I forgot to put him in the lineup the first 3 tournaments, remember? You gave me shit about it. I was like, oh, I didn't put Nagasaki in the lineup. What a dingus. However, he's cleared stage 1 the last 3 tournaments, but has failed stage 2. Tournaments 5 and 6 and cranked it up last time on Wingnuts Kai. Hopefully he can get through today. Ooh, a great save on the Ascending Tire Pressure. That is a little scary, but he got through it nonetheless. And he fails the Matrix. Unlucky. And the streak is over. Kano now, coming off an incredible breakthrough in the last tournament, having failed stage 1 4 tournaments in a row. He made it in 2nd place, I believe. I think he was 2nd place. Tied for 2nd at the very least. Failed the double wedge. He was 1 obstacle away from clearing the 3rd stage in the last tournament and joining Yusuke in the final. But now he has returned today. Just trying to get through this stage 1, which so far has not been that hard. But he joins the Wind Chime Corner Club, unfortunately.
And speaking of injury retirements, here's Kazuma Asa.
Yeah, what a shame about that, though.
The Speed Demon!
Yes. 3 stage 1 clears, and 2 stage 2 clears in tournaments 1 and 5. But last time, I hate to say this, but I feel like I gotta point this out for every competitor about to try the course. Last time he failed tire pressure. So please don't fail tire pressure today. No, he won't! He's through the Ascending Tire Pressure. Good on you, Asa. He's through Wind Chime Corner. This could be a great bounce back performance after failing the 3rd obstacle in the last tournament. Gets up the wall in 1, but he fails the flying cane swing.
And he is crying, Akbar!
Amazing.
Incredible. The first competitor of the day to fail the flying cane swing.
See, it is Phil.
See, it's actually a hard stage, kind of, sort of, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to... Never mind. We just had, again, I feel like we just had a bunch of really good people go in a row, and so help us if we get like 20 clears. Mark Ravi, this is his 6th appearance. His best performance was Tournament 5. However, we banned him in Tournament 6 after the NCL incident. Came back last time and failed Wind Chime Corner, but here he is now.
I believe he is one of many, hopefully coming to the National Ninja League World Championships, sponsored by Deary's Gymnastics Supply.
Hopefully Wind Chime Corner is there, or is not there, excuse me, because he's just failed that for the second tournament in a row.
Not gonna lie, I would 100% take Wind Chime Corner. That would be hype, but given that we're building all of the obstacles from scratch, and given the configuration of the stage, I'd say it's a safe bet that it's not gonna be.
So what he's saying is that you will not...
Maybe it'll make a surprise appearance.
With Wind Chime Corner for NNL World Championships 2020, make it happen, Chris Wolczewski. We let you through stage 1, make it happen. Here's Timothy Sheaf, who cleared stage 1 in tournament 1 and then has now failed it 6 times in a row.
World Championships at Movement Lab Ohio next year?
Yes.
Oh, they're getting a bigger facility, so maybe.
Yeah, well,
I don't know what facility they're getting. Here's Timothy Sheaf.
Well, I tell you what, I think he failed Cannonball Chaos like 3 or 4 times, and all of a sudden, taking out Cannonball Chaos...
Sheaf is going to do it! I tricked him!
Oh my god.
Watch that!
Timothy Sheaf definitely isn't going to do it! What was he doing? Oh my gosh. Tim, my man, you had plenty of time, even with the Spider Walk taking a lot of time. That's okay.
For those in the chat, it will be Saturday, January. It's this upcoming weekend.
Yes.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday, President's Day weekend.
16th through 18th.
Starts at 8 a.m. all 3 days, NNL Facebook page.
Be there or be...
I'm going to do like 19 more plugs.
Be there or be square. Here's JJ Woods, who is cleared stage 1 3 times and has never gotten through the second stage. Last time failing the Wind Chime Corner. And he fails the snake bite. Let's just say that he
Never mind that. Here's Henry Cejudo.
Henry Cejudo,
UFC flyweight champion.
Who, I think I put him in. I think I made the lineup right after the UFC on ESPN event in which he beat TJ Dillashaw. So good for him, Henry Cejudo.
Yeah, suck it, Dana.
He's got the super fancy belt that everyone hates.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a cool belt. I like it better than the old one. Oh, no!
He probably screamed a massive F-bomb as he falls off the side of ascending tire pressure. That's a joke for, like...
Unfortunately, Henry, Nikki Bella only dates people that beat the first obstacle, so...
Ooh!
I regret to inform you that...
Welcome to Sasuke Nitro 8, where we have just absolutely no chill for everyone. Here's Sebastian Foucan, who has beaten Stage 1 twice before, in Tournament 2 in the very difficult Tournament 6, but failed the Squirrel Twister in the last tournament, almost pulled it off again. Not exactly the type of guy that you would expect to do well on this course, but he's had some good performances, getting through Stage 1 twice. That said, he kills the Matrix, proving that I think the Matrix so far is proving to be harder than Wind Chime Corner.
Congratulations to Nikki Bella and Sebastian Foucan on their upcoming relationship. This is now canon.
Oh my god, this is incredible. This is the greatest tournament of all time. I don't care what the results end up being, this is the greatest tournament. Alright, so this takes us on to the another one of our debuting Pro Memesman competitors, all the way from Australia. I say all the way, but it's probably closer than coming from America if we're doing this kayfabe in Japan. I digress, it's Lachlan Duggan. Hopefully he doesn't hit his knee into his desk.
I don't think we've ever established.
I don't know, I guess it's, whatever.
Do we take this on the Proto Yama lot, or is this at Nitro Yama? We've also never established this.
I don't know, but Lachlan just did better than Philip. He made it all the way to the 6th obstacle.
Amazing.
Lachlan with one of the better results we've seen today. Attaboy, Lachlan. In the words of Akbar Bajamiyamila, I see you! That was Matt Eisman as Akbar Bajamiyamila. Diego Gonzalez making his 3rd appearance. He has not competed since Tournament 3, and he has not done very well in the past. So, but we let him back on the course today. He begged on his knees. Oh, by the way, I should mention about the Pro Moonsman competitors. If you recall, as Diego Gonzalez fails the Matrix. I'm like Hunter Unit. I'm like commentating over the runs, and then like a guy fails, and I like don't care. I was in the top I was in the top 16 of Pro Memesman, and I decided to give up my spot to number 17. So you're welcome, Cameron. Here's Sam O'Brien, who's really good, and was the only person to beat the MLab Ohio course a few weeks ago, where I almost broke my shins, making his debut.
Oh no!
Well,
Phil Swift here for Flex Seal. Patch on seal and repair.
Hey, remember when we talked about Kaye's family members or family member? This is it, Phil Swift, his dad. If you could beat ascending tire pressure, I mean, he basically was taking the role of, Aoki today.
The tire flattened, and he needed to repair it with
No, he just gets on the tire pressure and sprays it with Flex Seal so it'll stop spinning. And just everyone from here on out clears the ascending tire pressure. I wish I could live code that so that nobody would
Oh
fail
my
tire
god,
pressure.
that'd be incredible.
But unfortunately, I'm not capable of this yet.
Here's Max Springer, who is not done very well in his 3 previous appearances. He's failed Wind Chime Corner twice, and that's his best performance, including the last tournament. But, he could fail Giant Bicycle today.
It never gets better.
Yeah, I guess. Here's Stephen Amell making his debut. Hey, he beat ascending tire pressure. Well, so far we're 2 for 2 after Phil Swift sprayed the... what did he spray? Flex Seal Flex Seal. Unfortunately, he fails Wind Chime Corner. Unlucky. Ian Dory has to have the weirdest set of results in the history of this show. In 7 previous appearances, the only time he beat Stage 1 was the tournament with the lowest number of Stage 1 clears in Tournament 6. And in that tournament, he made it all the way to the walking bar on Stage 3.
Remember that time Ian Dory got to the flying bar in A&W 7? That's like the most forgotten good result in A&W history.
I was gonna say, he got... Oh! Wow! Well, that's not good. But yes, I was gonna say, 3rd place in A&W 7. And,
wow.
God, just imagine if we would have had 3 winners of A&W 7, and only one of them got $1 million, and the other 2 get absolute...
They would have done, 15-second time limit.
That intern on top of the tower pulling the harnesses would be absolutely...
It would have had, 6 people pulling the harness.
Kent Lee would be absolutely barking at him. Pull harder, damn it! Here's John Moravsky, who has not been to Stage 3 since Tournament 2, he's not done well lately. He failed the Squirrel Twister last time, which is pretty deep, but...
Early save. Oh.
Wow, Wind Chime Corner suddenly is starting to...
Congratulations to Lachlan Duggan for beating Joe Moravsky.
Lachlan Duggan has the best result of the last...
Ninja Machine, everybody.
Lachlan Duggan has the best result of the last, 8 runs? Attaboy. With the Aussie Green experience is Lachlan Duggan. Speaking of Aussie Green, he'll be running later, so he'll probably clear Stage 1. Here's Hyben Q. Or Chu. Yeah, that's right. You guys corrected me on his name before. Thank you. He rode a streak of 3 straight Stage 1 clears into the last tournament, having never beat Stage 2, though. But shockingly failed the wall. So hopefully he does not fail the wall today. Through the first 3 obstacles, pretty good. Save, though. One of the Squirrel Twister.
Well, sorry, Lachlan.
Unlucky Lachlan. But he's up the wall in 1 today. And he fails the Flying Cane Swing, and time, I think, would have been tight. Time would have been tight again.
He would not have cleared. I think he just dismounted too early.
Yeah, he's probably going to try and make up time. He probably heard someone barking at him to hurry up. I don't know. Yeah.
Anyway, here's Andre Sim, a member of the Mars Club.
Yes.
The last obstacle of Stage 1 last time, it was the wall.
Wow, you did my results, because you can see the spreadsheet too. Thank you, Alex.
Yes.
Very cool.
You're welcome.
Well, he's on a good start today. Save on Wind Chime Corner, but he's through. So far, so good. Until then.
Oh, he's fell on the wall again. Oh, but he got through it.
But he's
no
the time.
time. Oh, he got all the way to the spider climb now. So.
I tell you what, if he would have got up the wall in one, he would have cleared.
Sure would have. But the second straight tournament, he is run out of time.
That's the thing with this warped wall. Even though it's in the 7th position, you still got to get up it in one to have any sort of chance of clearing. Hey, speaking of people who have done really poorly in Ninja Machine tournaments, it's Jamie Ron, who has, in his 2 Nitro tournaments, has cleared a cumulative 1 obstacle. He failed 1.2 Double Dipper in Tournament 1, 1.1 Double Prism Tilt in Tournament 3, took some time off to reflect, sure, and he's back.
He sat the fuck down.
His best performance! Yes, Jamie Ron! Yes! He's beaten one time. Oh, Matrix. Matrix so far is probably going to be the ninja killer as of now. Here's Nagano now. Last time filling Wind Chime Corner.
Oh dang! I was just Nagano. I had to get. Hold on. Let's watch Nagano.
I heard you walk. Oh, we're saved, but he's through.
No.
The Sasuke 25 springboard jump might have gotten in his head there, and hopefully he was a little bit more. Actually, well, I was gonna say hopefully he was a little bit more graceful falling than he did in 25 when he. But that was such a beautiful dive. Hopefully he was as
0 for 8 on the first stage.
Yeah, yes. No, I'm kidding. It's Corey Piltz. Hi, Corey. We're doing Ninja Machine. Here's Matt Denunzio, one of our other qualifiers from Pro Memesman.
He will be one of the young adults participating at the National Ninja League World Championships this weekend on Facebook.com/National Ninja League. And at this time, we'd like to thank our title sponsors, Deary's Gymnastics Supply, for all your gymnastics and ninja obstacle equipment needs. Monstro Ninja Holds, one of our
here's Paul Casper, who beat Save One for the first time.
Part of a Ninja 2.
Ninja Works for all your
Part of a Ninja 2.
Paul Casper makes a great save, and he fell snake bite. Gee, I wonder why. It's
and
not
of
like
course,
the announcers were.
How could we forget our biggest sponsor, American Ninja Warrior Jr. Second half of season 1 coming soon to
Nick Patel failed the Matrix
Esquire
last
Kids,
time.
I forget. Whatever channel. Universal Kids.
That sucks. Kawaguchi has not done very well in the past. He's beaten Stage 1 3 times, but he's never beaten Stage 2, including last time filming the Salmon Ladder. And then he also failed the Crank It Up twice in tournaments 2 and 3. So hopefully he can get back to Stage 2.
How does it feel that the color commentary on this corner is only marginally better than Aborigines Warrior?
The first ever mention of Aborigines Warrior on Sasuke Nitro. There you go, everyone.
Definitely not the last, although Kawaguchi, does he have enough time?
Yes!
He
breaks the snot, and he's our 6th clear. And finally, we have a clear after we had like a bunch of people clear in the early going.
By the way, for everyone who bitches at me about there being too much American presence, there's only 1 American clear out of 6, and 4 Asians.
There you go, Emily. No, I'm kidding. There's multiple people. Here is... I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know. There's definitely a lot of American competitors. I mean, I guess I'm biased.
Speaking of North America, here's notorious MVB Matt Van Brunshot.
I knew you were going to say that. He's not done very well in his 4 previous appearances. His best performance was Tournament 6, feeling the tire pressure. He would have not gotten an invite to this tournament because he failed Double Prism till the last tournament, but he was in the Sweet 16 who got the invites from Pro Memesman. So here he is again today. And did that. Buff Matt Van Brunshot. Hopefully after he does well at NNL World Championships. Sponsored by
Jerry's Gymnastics Supply. Be sure to tune in on Facebook.
Karen is making her debut.
Well, at least Karen wasn't 100, which is why
Part of a Ninja 2.
At least Karen did not beat Matt Van Brunshot.
You guys keep up.
Shout out to that time that Karen got tied first place in the Super Wingnuts, Wicked Wingnuts.
Oh yeah.
She's like making like 18-foot wingnuts or whatever. Here's Kitaro Yamamoto, who made his best performance in Tournament 6, failing the Dragon Glider, but then killed the Matrix last time. Also, another one of the competitors who was a victim of Kyle being a moron and leaving him out from every tournament from tournaments 2 to 5 because he forgot to put him in. Oops. But he's beaten the snot of the ascending
Kyle's
carpet.
memory of good Japanese competitors does not exist.
I mean, it does, but it doesn't help that he's like at the bottom of my spreadsheet. That's a problem. He's making great time until the wall. And he's the first to fail the hook onto the bar in the flying cane swing. Starting to finally take some people out.
It's a hard obstacle.
It is a hard obstacle.
Of course, you know who makes those canes? Deary's Gymnastics Supply, title sponsor of the National Ninja League World Championships.
Chris
This weekend
hell of a raise.
on Facebook, right?
Oh man. Here's Kenji Takahashi, who really is like the king of stage 1. He's cleared it. Actually, Drew is, but I digress. Kenji Takahashi's cleared stage 1 5 out of his 7 appearances.
There was 5 of them. Jesus.
2 stage 2 clears. Oh my god.
And 0 obstacle clears today. Here's Naj Richardson.
Eek.
Of course, you'll have a lot of hometown fans. 2019 National Ninja League World Championship, presented by Deary's Gymnastics Supply. Naj should be one of the favorites last season. He got all the way to the wingnuts at the end of stage 2. In the fake tournament that we're doing here, he got to the roulette cylinder. Right. He's 1 for 5.
He's 1 for 5 on stage 2, but he has beaten stage 1 5 times. But the last guy to beat stage 1 5 times failed the first obstacle. Thank God he didn't.
He's never beaten a stage 3 obstacle. Is today the day?
No, he's got to beat
stage 1 first, and he did not.
He failed a Lachey obstacle. Naj Richardson fails a Lachey obstacle.
Sure.
RNG.
Even Sachi Gyoki,
who infamously in Tournament 3, I believe, made it all the way to the double wedge out of absolutely nowhere, and then decided to fail the giant cycle in the last tournament. But he's made 3 stage 3 appearances, save on the descending
that's not a good start.
But he's beaten last time at least, only to fail the wind chime corner.
Right.
Here's the overall point standings leader from the NNL Pro Female Division.
She will be the final runner of Stage 1, the honorary number 100, at the 2019 National Ninja League World Championships, which you can watch for free every single run, available on our Facebook page, facebook.com/National Ninja.
Hey, I have a plug.
I'd like to thank NinjaWorks for helping us set up a nice stream and for getting all of our good timing thing.
Hey, shout out to the Excel Center home of the
and I would like to ask Alex Cunningham to go choke on a horse cock.
Wow!
Excuse me?
Mei Ling Wong making your debut. We might as well get this run going before co-commentators kill each other. We're gonna have a standoff. Hey, speaking of co-commentators, here's Alex Cunningham, who could be potentially commentating the 2019 NNL World Championships from the Excel Center in Brooklyn, New Jersey.
No, don't do it.
Presented by DGS. Alex is a great commentator and making his debut because he was in the Sweet 16 from his own tournament.
I got in second place in my own tournament, which only is marginally better than the time I got first place in my own tournament in 2013. Just put myself over.
Alex!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Alex just made it to the 8th obstacle.
I swear my stats aren't even that good.
We're just getting some weird RNG this tournament. Well, you know, I think what we're learning this tournament is if you talk so much about your own events, like the NNL 2019 World Championships, maybe you do well. And you see, you'd think it would be like a stat lower, but I mean, of course, Alex, for what it's worth, Alex probably went in and lowered his stats about 5 minutes ago. We did it. Of course, we had to change one of the obstacles in stage 3 because it wasn't running right. And Alex probably went in and made one final buff to 99 on all of his stats before he sent me the file. I'm on to you,
would
Alex.
definitely not do that.
I'm kidding. Matachi,
Yeah, my stats are garbage. I don't know what you're talking about.
RNG. Matachi failed the Scroll Twister last time, best performance being the wall in Tournament 6. Matachi will probably do worse than Alex Cunningham because RNG. Although he's through the first 3 obstacles nicely, through the wind chime corner. This obstacle he failed last time. Can he get up the wall? No. No. He's probably doing his run back and forth thing, which does not help.
He's also not wearing Xanties.
Well, he
Removed his.
technically beat Alex Cunningham because he actually hooked the cane on the bar. Congratulations,
All right,
Alex.
I'm gonna go celebrate my victory. I'll be back in a minute. In
Okay.
several minutes. In many minutes.
Have fun with that. Well, we're halfway through, and I think we got like 6 players, something like that.
Yeah.
So we move on to number 51, who is Matt Redho, who unfortunately I believe will not be attending the NNL World Championships. Insert all of the plugs here. He made his debut last time and failed Crank It Up 2.5 in Stage 2, but here he is today. Hopefully gonna make it back to Stage 2, and again, if he makes Stage 3, he's a threat, but unfortunately he will not be moving on to Stage 3 as he's failed a pretty gettable balance obstacle. Huh. Here's Sato Jun, who has had a good set of results. Made it to Stage 3 last time, failed the flying bar. Best performance being Vertical Makai in Tournament 2. But, yeah. See how he does today. Again, a lot of parkour-based obstacles, especially here on Snakebite, so I think he didn't fail that. Seems like a guy who'd be right on home on this new Stage 1. Ooh, save on the wall, but he's up. On the jumping spider climb. Plenty of time. 7th clear of the day. 12.22 seconds left. A great performance from Sato Jun. For the 5th time, he'll be moving on to the 2nd stage. And this takes us on to the man who shocked everyone in Proto Sasuke Ghost Island, which you can watch on RC Plane 59. I gave Alex a plug. You're welcome. Here's Aussie Green. He, I think he built the Warp Lumberjack in Proto Sasuke Ghost Island, if I recall correctly. So, he also beat Philip Scott in that tournament. And he's back to reality. Here's Pineapples Alfredo, the first and only competitor to not be existent in real life to be attempting our course.
The
Thank
pasta
you.
technician ninja.
Yes, thank you, Sierra. Very cool. Again, one of our 16 qualifiers from Alex Cunningham's Pro Memesman Invitational. Pineapples Alfredo fails the snake bite. There's Yuko Mizuno, who I think is making like her 7th appearance today. Yeah, 7th appearance and best performance last time, making it all the way to the 6th obstacle, the Dragon Glider. Going nicely so far. Oh, Wind Chime Corner. You know, she's had problems on them in the past, if I recall correctly. But, yeah, unlucky. Lian Chi, beat Stage 1 in his first appearance and made it all the way to the wall lifting before timing out. Since then, he has now failed Stage 1 6 times in a row, including the Warp Wall last time. So, hopefully, we will do it. I just realized we're coming up to 58 and we have not had Shingo yet. So help me God if Shingo's 58. Lian Chi, unfortunately, fails the jump onto the Scroll Twister. And after this run, we will know who number 58 is. Will it be the man himself, Shingo Yamamoto? Ethan Swanson has beaten Stage 1 once in the past out of his 7 previous attempts, failing the balance post in Tournament 5, but failed Wind Chime Corner last time. We'll know after this run who 58 is. Will it be Shingo? I swear we did not rig it to be Shingo. If it is Shingo, so help us.
It's Hamilton Masakaza.
Well, so much for the 58 gimmick again, but, you know, when it's a 1 out of 100 chance of it actually happening, it's probably not going to happen that often anymore. Sorry. Again, one of the qualifiers from the Pro Memesman Invitational. Here's Rachel Brown. She had a good run last time, made it all the way to the Matrix. Her best performance. 2 previous attempts, gone pretty well. And she's through the ascending tire pressure. Nice. Through the first 3 obstacles. I tell you what, it's a great run for Rachel Brown. She's she almost made it to the end of the Squirrel Twister. Would have been still her best performance yet, but unlucky there. Here's Ryan Sanders, who, after so many great runs in the NNL season, finally qualified at MLab Ohio a few weeks ago. Alex sent me the competitor list for the comp that I went to a few weeks ago, and he said, well, congratulations to Ryan Sanders for qualifying for the 2019 NNL World Championships, presented by DGS Ninja and all that other jazz, including A&W Junior. But anyways, so yeah, he finally qualified a few weeks ago, and as a result, I gave him a spot here. Congratulations, Ryan Sanders. Snake bite. Well, at least he got on the course. Here's Flip Rodriguez. So he's actually tied with Drew for the most Stage 1 clears. He is 6 or 7 on Stage 1. The only time he failed Stage 1 was Tournament 4. But otherwise, he cleared it in Tournaments 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And has 3 Stage 2 clears as well. Tournaments 1, 3, and 6. Last time failing the Wingnuts Kai. The best he's made it, though, is the Vertical Kai. So he has not done that well on Stage 3. But again, I think if we're going to want to watch a guy on Stage 1, this is going to be the guy. So let's see how Flip does. So efficient on these obstacles here is Flip. Save on the Matrix, but no harm, no foul. Through the warp wall. Oh no, he's the first. I think he's the second victim of the jumping spider climb. We had Tim Sheaf, but he fails the jump up. It's a very difficult jump. It's similar to Sasuke 19 levels of jumping spider difficulty, and unfortunately, an obstacle he's never really struggled with.
A&W 5.
Oh, he did fail that in A&W 5. Thank you.
Yes.
Philip, the background researcher.
I'm in Dictionary Corner.
Dictionary Corner this evening, yes. Me and Alex were talking about this earlier. Yuji somehow, in 6 previous attempts, has not made it past the 4th obstacle. He failed tire pressure last time, so... Could it be? Come on. Oh my god. Well, Yuji continues to just absolutely not do well. I didn't want to say suck, but sure. Here's Alyssa Beard, who... again, another competitor who you'd think would do decently well and has not made it past the 4th obstacle. Today might be the day, though. Yes, it's a personal best for Alyssa Beard. And she's beaten the 5th obstacle. And the 6th obstacle. She's not going to make it in time, I don't think. But what a great run for Alyssa Beard, maybe! Oh, she went slow in the spider climb. Oh, but a great run for Alyssa Beard, making it all the way to the last obstacle. Great run. Yeah, I tell you what, I talked her down and she got inspired, so I should do that more often with people. Here's Levi Muenberg returning from the farm for his debut on Sasuke Nitro. Yes, Corey, Levi Muenberg is a farmer in Michigan. He gave up Ninja Warrior to be a farmer. But he still got it somehow. He's been training like Lance Picassesque with like hay bales and stuff. And Levi Muenberg returns from the farm and gets the fastest time of the day, 16.81 seconds to spare. GG, Levi Muenberg. Wow. All right, Kevin Bolt. He's beaten Stage 1 twice in the past, and tournaments 1 and 5. Yeah, I think he was the only person to ever fail crazy clocks. So congratulations, Kevin Bull, on that huge accomplishment. And that was also his best run when it was 2.5. Last time, though, failed the Squirrel Twister. So hopefully he can get by that today. We're up to 8 clears. So far, a good tournament, I gotta say. Not as good as we were maybe seeing early on. Kevin Bull fails Wind Chime Corner, unfortunately. Must have had a bad jump or something like that. He's beaten that obstacle before in the past, but not today. Drew Dreschel, man, I tell you what, gotta be the strangest set of results we have. He's beaten Stage 1 6 times out of 7. Beaten Stage 2 6 times out of 7. The only time he failed Stage 1 was Tournament 3. And then, he has failed the double wedge in Tournaments 1, 2, 6, and 7. He's failed it 4 times. He's never made the final. So, yeah. Oh my god, he made a save on ascending tire pressure. Drew Dressel could maybe challenge Levi for the fastest time. And he's going to. Oh, 15.18. I believe that was not as fast as Levi. Yep, 16.81 for Levi. So, but regardless, Drew Dressel with a good performance. He will be hosting the 2019 NNL World Championships, presented by all the things that Alex has said earlier. Shout out to the Yukon Huskies, the arena in which the XL Center is the home of the Yukon Huskies, and will also be home of the 2019 NNL World Championships. I gotta get him in because Alex is not here, so I don't know, whatever. Here's Brent Stephenson. He's only cleared stage 1 twice in tournaments 1 and 3 and filled Windshield Corner last time, so he's not done very well, and he will not do well today. Here's a Bunpei.
They're good dogs, Brent.
He has made 7 appearances in the past. Infamously in Tournament 4, made it to the Warped Wall, and me and Corey and Alex gave him like a golf clap, and built the Dragon Glider last time. Another good performance. He either falls early or he makes it deep into stage 1. So we'll see what happens. Snake bite. A lot of competitors failing that first wall, and once they get the hang of it, they're seeming to get through the second wall and make the transfer onto the butterfly wall pretty easy. So, there you go. Here is a Michael Torres, who is making his 8th appearance and has only cleared stage 1 once in Tournament 5, failing the Salmon Ladder. Last time failed the Wind Chime Corner. So hopefully he can get back there today. Again, the stage that you would think he'd be at home at. A lot more big movements than in the past. Or he can fail the dismount of the Squirrel Twister. Sure.
Well,
yeah, I don't know. He had a lot of time. I don't know what he was doing. Here's Jay Irving, who has not done very well in the past as well. He has never beaten the 4th obstacle in his 3 previous attempts, despite being... that is one of the 4 Beastmaster guys from the season we watched, Corey. Good job. You're on the ball. We got Max Springer, the German guy. We got Jaden Irving. We got James Drake, the American guy. And then we got Corbin Mackin, who won. Those are the 4. Those are the 4 who are on the deal. Here is the Kunoichi champion herself, Tomi Kadoi. She's making her 3rd appearance and has not beaten the 3rd obstacle before, so she hasn't done that well, but maybe today's the day that she can... Nope, never mind. I lied. Alex is still out celebrating his victory, or he's taking a call from someone. Here's Andrew Carson, who was not invited to the last tournament, but he's back today. Made it to the wall in tournament 2, but it's just not really done that well otherwise. Can he get his first stage 1 clear on a renewal course? That'd be interesting. Or he can fill Wind Chime Corner. Another one to the club, Philip. So, I mean, you're getting a decent sized company. So we move on to Johnny Ursului, making his 8th appearance. Last time finally broke through and beat stage 1 for the first time, and failed the Salmon Ladder. So, Johnny, the first ever competitor to attempt Sasuke Nitro, if I do recall. It's not on my stat sheet, so I might be wrong, but who cares? He failed Squirrel Twister. Another one. A lot of people, I don't know, with it moving from 8 to 6, a lot of people, I guess, are trying to make up time on it, or worried about losing time on it. Who knows? Here's Casey Rothschild making her debut.
This has been quite the tournament so far.
I tell you what, yeah, we had all those clears early, and now everyone is eating it.
We're like, oh man, they're smashing the course, and then everybody just shat themselves. 5
clears after 12 or 13 runs. I think we're still stuck on 8 or 9. We got 9 clears. And the last run of this block, I guess you could say, is Olivia Vivian, who made it to the Dragon Glider in Tournament 5, but otherwise has really kind of not done that well, and will not do well today. Damn. Ascending Tire Pressure takes out Olivia Vivian. Yeah, so, I don't know, I guess she just doesn't really like the Americanized obstacles. Yeah, bummer.
Unlucky.
Unlucky. Here is Brian Wilczewski finally making his debut, I do believe. Let's see here. Yes, he is. Yeah, no sign of Shingo or Toshihiro. So, yeah, so here we are with Brian Wilczewski kicking off the final 25 runs here. Again, making his debut. He's through the first obstacle. Brian Wilczewski. Oh, a rare second beam of the snake bite fail. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oops. I apologize to all y'all's eardrums. Here's Maho Tanaka making her debut. The former Noichi finalist. And the woman who unfortunately robbed us of an attempt of the magic wall. That's what you get. You deserve to fail for robbing us of a magic wall attempt. Here's Ryan Stratus. I mean, I don't know. We gotta find things to make fun of people for. Here's Ryan Stratus. He has not cleared stage 1 since Tournament 4, but he's 2 for 2 on stage 2. Made it to the vertical in kind Tournament 4, but riding 3 straight fails, including Skull Twister last time. So come on, Ryan. Time to break the streak here. Who will be that 10th finisher here today? Again, I think the lowest number of clears we've had in the tournament is 11, and that was in Nitro 6. But Ryan is going nicely. Ryan Stratus is going to break the streak. A save on the spider climb. But once again, we finally gotten to the 10th clear at run number 78. And Ryan Stratus moving back on. Good for him. Here is the man Kenji Darvish, who I'm sure TCM will be happy to see once this gets uploaded. I hope he's enjoying the wrestling event. He made it to the Flying Squirrel in Tournament 3 as his best performance, but unfortunately failed double Frozen Tilt last time. I believe he was top 16 in Pro Amusement, so that's how he got invited back. Oh, no. You see, Philip, this is like me with Deal or No Deal, where I tell TCM to skip episodes when Brenda gets taken in like the first or second round. I'm going to tell TCM to skip this tournament because Darvish eats it on ascending tire pressure. Sorry, TCM, if you actually decided to go against my advice and watch this tournament. Here's Oliver Edelman, who has beaten Stage 1 twice in Tournaments 1 and 5. Last time filled the Wind Chime Corner. Never beaten the salmon ladder is Oliver Edelman. Interesting. So, and he fills Wind Chime Corner again. How about that? Oh. Here's Isaac Colliero, who has only beaten Stage 1 twice out of 8 attempts. But then beat Stage 2 in both of those attempts. And made it to Stage 3. Best performance, Tournament 5, Flying S-Grab. Wall timeout on the last tournament, though, because he botched it. And he makes a save on the giant bicycle. Interesting. Oh, a Matrix fail. That's, he had to have rushed it, I would assume. Again, a lot of our competitors failing obstacles that they've gotten to or beaten in the past today. You gotta see about it. Here's Yako Miyake, who's never beaten the 5th obstacle, but tied it in the last tournament, making it all the way to the Matrix. Also made it there in Tournament 1, failing the double prison tilt. But it was 1.5 for that one tournament. No, I gave my condolences earlier. Oh, Wind Chime Corner. I gave my condolences earlier to double prison tilt. I should also give my condolences to Cannonball Chaos, the first original obstacle we came up with for Nitro. Finally laid to bed, you know. It's been a good run for Cannonball Chaos, but yeah, that's R.I.P. Cannibal Chaos. Maybe they'll come back in the future. We'll put it like early stage 1, something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll have to tune in and find out. David Campbell's only beaten stage 1 once, where he then failed tragically, like many, on the wall lifting timeout. And, yeah, he failed Wind Chime Corner last time. And he fails the ascending tire pressure today. Damn. Ascending tire pressure's been really weird. Like, we've had a lot of big names fail it, and then randos and Alex Cunningham's and Lachlan Duggins beat it. So, I don't know. We gotta get Phil Swift back to put some more Flex Seal on it. I don't know. Hopefully it'll help Jessie Lebrecht finally beat stage 1, because she failed the wall in tournament 1, and then failed the Matrix last time. So hopefully she beat the ascending tire pressure. There you go. Going along nicely so far. Through Wind Chime Corner. Time, okay. Oh, time was actually low, and then she fails the wall, which does not help her cause, and fails the flying cane swing. But still a very good attempt from Jessie Lebrecht. Yeah, pretty impressive all the way through. Here is Judas Licardello making his debut. He got invited because he was the overall men's pro male, what a wally. Pro male points leader at the NNL regular season. And you can catch him as one of the final runs
at the National League World Championship. This upcoming weekend at the Excel Center in Hartford, Connecticut, sponsored by Deary's Gymnastics Supply. And of course, I'd like to take this time to thank our sponsor, Deary's Gymnastics Supply, for helping make the National Ninja League World Championships possible. Be sure to watch the National Ninja League World Championships on Facebook, starting Saturday, February 16th.
Alright, well, after all that, he fails the snake bite. Here's Thomas Stillings, who is awful at the second stage. He made it to the second stage in the first 4 tournaments and never did better than 2.3 Wingnuts Cup. And then since then, it's now failed stage 1.
Hold on, ladies and gentlemen, I have some breaking news.
Breaking news.
We have a special guest in the live stream. Everyone say hello to the president of the National Ninja League, Chris Olszewski.
Oh my goodness,
hi, everybody. How's it going?
Hi, Chris. How are you doing?
Chris cannot hear you. Kyle asks, how's it going?
It's going well, Kyle. Going well. Is this future Kyle?
No, this is different Kyle.
Okay.
I can't believe you know that joke, though. Do you want to tell everybody about the upcoming event in Hartford?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, other than that, it's going to be amazing, which everybody already knows because it's plastered everywhere. How exciting and cool it's going to be!
Oh my god, this is incredible.
I mean, how about you
Spoilers, there's obstacles that have been quote unquote revealed to be potentially used in the course by April and Drew. So that's exciting. And follow all of our posts to see more exciting stuff as we start building the course.
Yep. Cool.
Alex, can you tell Chris that he was the first clear in a renewal tournament?
So the reason we're streaming right now is that, you know that game I made, Ninja Machine?
Yeah.
That I talk about constantly? So Kyle is running his tournament called Sasuke Nitro.
Oh, nice.
And this is the first tournament after somebody won, so we booted the entire course, and you were the first person to clear the first stage.
Woo! Success, go me.
Yes.
Remember when he kept on failing?
I just gotta consistently do that in real life.
Yes. Well, I mean, it is an odd-numbered season coming up, so...
Yeah, exactly. I'm set to be doomed to go out in the qualifier somewhere.
Just, I don't know, maybe you can blame like a torn bicep or something. Sit out and then
actually, I wish that I could, but I'm getting healthy.
That's actually fortunate.
Yeah, it's like fortunately and unfortunate because I don't have the excuse, but it is nice that I can actually train. So we'll see.
No, I'm gonna leave you on because Matisse Awadi just came up.
Yes, Matisse Awadi.
Oh, Matisse Awadi?
Yes,
he's pretty good.
He is pretty good. He should do NNL, you know.
Kyle says he should do NNL, which I agree with.
He qualified.
He's Sam Sand's gym, right? Or
Iron Sports used to be Sam.
Sam Sand's old spot.
He was randomly like a guest appearance. He like made like a guest appearance.
Yeah,
at BlizzCon.
they advertised him at New Era. Yeah.
That's weird. I wonder why.
Jumping Spider Clan.
I don't know. Oh, and here's our season 1.
Yeah, he was just there booling around but didn't compete.
Huh. Yeah, Jeff Britton's up.
Yeah.
Pretty good champion. He's a pretty strong dude.
Yeah. All right. One
let you go
more
back.
quick shill for the live stream, and then we gotta get back to business.
Sounds good.
All right. Tell everyone where they can watch the NNL World Championship.
Oh my god, Alex,
Well,
you've said it like 20
debated, but it's going to be YouTube or Facebook. So follow us on both just to make sure you don't miss out on any of the action.
How about that?
All right.
Alex, you had wrong information. Eat it.
Kyle's making fun of
employee.
me because I've been saying Facebook this whole time.
It's most likely will be Facebook, but YouTube is in the realm of possibility.
It could be YouTube. So Alex is therefore
Also,
incorrect.
Cameron says that you were robbed at boot camp.
I mean, not really. I mean, I did it to myself, throwing myself on the rope. I just should have been faster on it.
There you go.
All right, you heard it from the man himself. All right, thank you to Chris Wilczewski, and now back to Kyle and Philip by themselves while Chris and I do NNL business.
Haha, business.
I'm assuming you went on mute. So hopefully you enjoyed that side segment. We had 3 competitors. I mean, we've had a lot of competitors now who competed on Nitro in the past, present, and maybe future. I don't know. Jacob and all that, if he does well in future pro memesments, I guess. Anyways, yes, we're on to Colin Schaefer, who, like I said, qualified through pro memesman. Is he gonna do well today, despite not training anymore and being injured? Well, he's beaten Philip. What's the deal with Colin beating Philip in Ninja Chain tournaments? Philip, what's the deal?
I don't know.
He beat you. Well, so you guys did the same spot as in Ghost Island, and I feel I don't know. He's done well in Proto Sasuke. There's a Proto Sasuke Z where he cleared and didn't he fail stage 1 or something like that? I don't know. Colin's got good stats, but fails the Matrix today. Jeku Murray. He has made it through stage 1 4 times, stage 2 3 times, and has filled vertical Makai in tournaments 3 and 5 for his best performance. One chime corner though last time, so he doesn't do that again. Again, if you recall, he'll be he fails the Matrix. He'll be one of the ninjas that you will see at the National Ninja League World Championships in 2019.
So Tyler Gillette.
So is Tyler Gillette. But yeah, Jake Murray got second at NCL, if you recall, because he's really good.
And second last season in the NNL Finals.
Yeah, also second last season in the NNL Finals. Thank you. See, Dictionary Corner, you're doing your job. Tyler Gillette making his 3rd appearance, and both appearances he's failed Wind Chime Corner. Hopefully he does not fail Wind Chime Corner. Cameron Shyman now. It's Tyler Gillette fails Snakebite. Cameron Shyman, welcome to RNG Run Orders. Cameron Shyman gets 92. Sure. Again, one of the pro memes and competitors to get in the lineup. And he fails Ascending Tire Pressure. Bummer. Sorry, Cameron. Unlucky. But now one of the runs that I want to see. India Henry, I believe, had the #1 female performance in the last tournament, making it all the way to the Skull Twister. I think she would have had time to clear stage 1, but unfortunately, it did not happen. But how will she follow that up today on this renewal course? Still cannot believe we got Chris in the broadcast. And India Henry unfortunately fails the Matrix. Shingo with 94. Sorry to make you wait, Emily. Actually, I'm not sorry. The simulator should be sorry, though. Shingo, okay, coming off, I believe, his personal worst in the last tournament. I don't even want to say this, but I feel like I'm contractually obligated to. Last time he felt tire pressure. So we need to put all of our collective powers in Shingo beating the ascending tire pressure. It is an obstacle under any circumstance not made for Shingo. And I'm very sorry, Emily, for speaking it into existence. Actually, Alex spoke ascending tire pressure into existence, so you know what? I can dodge the blame because he's not here. Perfect. That is called dodging the blame. And he beats it anyway, yes! Okay, come on, Shingo. Ooh, he saves on the snake bite. And
Aw.
Windchime Corner, he continues to struggle with. Tough obstacle. Here's James McGrath, the beast himself, who opened up the Grit, I believe is called, the new ninja gym. And he's made it. Both times he's beat stage 1 in tournaments 2 and 5. He then went on to beat stage 2 as well and failed stage 3 on the flying bar. Last time though, failed the Squirrel Twister. Although, to be fair, he could go 2-5-8 if he beats it again today here this stage 1. Great save on ascending tire pressure, but otherwise he's putting together a smooth run. He's up the wall. Come on, James. Don't mess this up, and he doesn't. James McGrath with the 11th clear of the day. A very solid run from James. And we'll be moving on to the second stage for only the third time ever. He's 2 for 2 on stage 1. He's 2 for 2 on stage 2 in the past. We could see him in stage 3. But now we move on, though, to Jesse Graff, who failed Windchime Corner last time. Best performance, like a lot of people, was in the first tournament, where she made it all the way to the flying squirrel before failing out there. Jesse Graff, again, doesn't have as much time to train, and she fails it again. 2 tournaments in a row, Jesse Graff fails the Windchime Corner. Corey left the room, so I can't tell him that James Drake is now up, who is making his 4th appearance, best performance being the Dragon Glider in Tournament 5, his debut. Last time, though, failed the Matrix. He recently competed at an NNL at Miami Freerunning Academy and failed a horrible balance obstacle that they had. Speaking of failing a balance obstacle that isn't horrible, snakebite. Yeah, he failed it. If you recall, anyone who watched, he failed this obstacle. They had these giant foam blocks, and you had to topple the foam blocks. It's like you had to jump on a foam block, and I mean, this is probably a 4-foot tall foam block, and you had to like topple it, like domino effect it, and jump from the falling domino to a second domino, foam block, and then domino effect that, and jump to the lache bar. Such a weird obstacle. It was a weird course in general, to be honest with you, but they all can't be winners. But Takeda now at 98, he failed wall lifting, and the only time he beat stage 1 in tournament 5. Last time though, failing the Squirrel Twister. What will he do today? Windchime Corner.
I was gonna say number 98 being Takeda is like the most 2004 thing to ever happen.
Seriously. Here's Felipe Camargo, though, who I'd say, I mean, he made it through stage 1 in the last tournament, failed Crank It Up, but he's definitely a threat to look out for. He's only made it through stage 1 once and failed the flying, only made it through stage 2 once and failed the flying bar, but look out for this man. If he can get to stage 3, he's one of the absolute contenders to go all the way, even on this renewal course, but stage 3 is in fact very difficult, so. But through the first 6 obstacles, great. Time might be a little scarce. Can he do it? Oh, of course. Brilliantly done.
I'm back. You just cleared.
That was Felipe Camargo.
And look who's number 100!
Mike Bernardo!
Yeah! I feel like this isn't even his first time being number either.
Yeah, might not.
I swear he was number 100 in one of the first couple tournaments.
I will put in the research after this to let you guys know. But he's tied his best result in the last 2 tournaments, failing the Matrix. But maybe Mike can somehow pull through. Snake bite though.
12 clears.
Oh, James and Raptor, that's cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Phil Shameless.
We hyped the Grit, as well as I also hyped up a few more times the National Ninja League World Championship, which you can catch on Facebook or YouTube. Alex Cunningham.
I'm telepathically giving you the middle finger right now.
Thank you. All right, well, so here's what we got, everyone. We got 12 people through. We got, again, 5 of the first 13, and then only 7 of the last 87. Chris, Yusuke, Alexander Mars, Wreathman, Thukle Vaughn, Kawaguchi, Sato, Levi Muenberg returns from the farm and gets the fastest time on stage 1. Because RNG. Drew Dreschel, Ryan Stratus, James McGrath, and Felipe Camargo. So, yeah, I mean, it's about 50-50 with, there's a good mix here and there of experience and all that. But now, These 12 challengers will now take on a completely brand new second stage, which is going to be a sight to see here. And let's go to it right now. So, I got to fire everything up. I got to fire the stage 2 theme. If my computer doesn't load about.
Yeah,
2
Logan,
FPS.
Mike doesn't check Discord. This one time we were talking to him a couple weeks ago, and he's like, wait, what was that one app you made me join?
Oh yeah.
Oops, I wallied it. I botched it. Oops. Well, that could have went better. So second stage is now gone from kind of a speed test. It is a grueling gauntlet of sheer strength. And yes, I did leave the stage 2 theme from the last era. I don't care, it's good. We start out with all obstacles, the castaway. I didn't know this picture existed until I went to Sasukepedia about 2 hours ago, and it has the ESPN graphics on it. Sure. So yeah, it's the same as the Viking castaway. Jump on the cannonball, slide it down, jump onto the cargo net, and dismount. It's supposed to be a quick and easy way to start the stage. This takes us into the double salmon ladder.
By the way, the
version of
Castaway is
salmon
my
ladder.
favorite coded obstacle in the entire game.
Is it?
Yeah, because of how I coded it. Like, it's almost impossible if your leg strength is not to a certain standard.
Ooh,
And
I
then
like it.
super easy if it is, and it's a continuous function.
Well, so then we move on. I love it. I'm looking forward to seeing it. We got double salmon ladder. This goes into another new obstacle, the Royal Flush, based off of one Philip Scott's Texas Hold'em. Also, notice how I didn't even give an attempt to draw the shapes of the suits. You cross the 2 Wave Runner panels, make a jump to the Super Tramp, and catch the other 2 suits, and dismount. Now, the long-awaited debut is finally here, folks. 2.4.
Yeah, we decided on debuting like 5 tournaments ago.
Astro Glider. I said this like ages ago that I was going to put this in the renewal course. So, very difficult obstacle. Yeah, we'll see how people handle it.
Action's not too far from Hartford. Maybe we'll see
Oh
at
my
the
God.
National Ninja League World Championship.
Terrible. And then Crank It Up is still 2.5. Now, you might be wondering, what in the world is 2.6? It's what should it be 2.6 instead of 2.5, Kent Weed.
Wall lifting.
Oops, Wingmat Alley. I know we all hate it, but we can't let everyone through to stage 3. And it's actually coded like realistically in this game, like as in it's realistic to clear it. So yeah, so actually at the end of Wingnet Alley, you then will dive for the buzzer. There's the stage 3 theme. You're welcome. You will then dive for the buzzer, and if you can hit the buzzer within 2 minutes and 45 seconds, you'll be moving on to the 3rd stage. If I want to see what people are, I will check the Discord official series probably after. All right, so here's what we got. So we got to go to, oh yeah, scenes. Oops. All right, we're setting it up. Oh my God, I'm being stupid. There we go. Boosh.
You didn't change the... Oh.
Yeah, I was in the process of changing. All right.
Cool.
So this takes
The
us...
Astroglider, there are 2 platforms on a track. So you have to get...
Yes.
You jump on the first platform, it glides off before it hits the stopper onto the platform, and then ride that to the finish.
Yes, that is correct. Correct,
It
3
was at
ticks.
the Action Athletics NNL, if you want to...
And it was also at the Kinetic Ninja Warrior for the Best of Season comp. That was actually pretty cool.
Here, it just occurred to me that we should probably have instead of just pictures of the obstacles for V2, if you're still in the chat.
Yes. There you go. The
Also,
V2.
Aki, also stage 2, let's go.
Yes, so Chris Wilczewski is 2 for 3 on this second stage. He's the one kicking us off tonight. He's beaten it in tournaments 1 and 5, but as we've mentioned, he failed the pole bridge last time. Can he get through today? 165 seconds, the longest ever time limit on a stage in Sasuke Nitro history. He's through the double salmon ladder, easily through the Royal Flush.
Ninja Machine official series history.
Oh, there you go. Now he's all to the way, though, onto Wingnut Alley. Time might be a little tight here. You need 80 seconds to do it comfortably. Come on, Chris. No!
Ah!
Oh, Chris was going nicely, but again, the time pressure. You need roughly 80 seconds to clear the Wingnut Alley in time and hit the buzzer. And unfortunately, it is not meant to be for Chris. 2 tournaments in a row goes out on the second stage, but still a great performance. That's why Wingnut Alley's 2.6, like it should be, that dramatic final jump. There, Kent Weed instead of 2.5, and then let's put a swimming obstacle. I'm just going all in on Kent Weed today. Morimoto is a perfect 5 for 5 on this stage. Can he make it 6 for 6? And he's also tended to do well on the third stage when he runs early in it. This could be a great sign here for Yusuke.
Criminalize Kent Weed.
Sure. Through Castaway, now on the double salmon ladder, no issues. Royal Flush, not a problem. Oh, he beat the Astro Glider, and somehow, out of absolutely nowhere, he fails the first crank of the Crank It Up. He must have been trying to go too fast and just absolutely rushed it. And, yeah, that's incredible. The Grand Champion, out on an obstacle he's beaten 5 different occasions in the past. You would think a renewal tournament with all these, like, new obstacles, and an old friend becomes a new foe for Morimoto. That sounds like something Hunter Unit would say. Alexander Mars. Oh man, what a bummer. Alexander Mars is 4 for 5 on this second stage, but he did fail it the last time he was here in the last tournament, failing the balance post. But like I said, you will not be failing the balance post today, Alexander Mars. Well, you do today. The Castaway with no difficulties. Again, the Castaway just kind of meant to get you down here to the rest of this absolutely pumpy stage. Through Crank It Up onto Wingnut Alley. The time is good if he can just beat the obstacle. He's on the third Wingnut, going for the dismount. He's through!
Hey!
And the first man to beat the new second stage is Alexander Mars, and Sweden will be the first country to have someone attempt the new stage 3. The folks in Sweden are happy. Shout out to Henrik Stenson. We talked about him earlier today. Here's Wreath Man. I always just love calling him Wreath Man.
I guess I know 3 Swedes then. Well,
yeah,
all the Ninja Swedes.
He's 2 for 4 on this stage. He beat it in tournaments 1 and 2, but then failed it in tournaments 3 and 4. This is the first time he's been here in a long time.
Shout out to Henning Atlin and Walker Kearney.
Oh yeah.
Oh my. Wreath Man fails the double salmon ladder.
Yeah, one of these days salmon ladder outputs won't suck. Here's Thuck Lay.
Yeah, so
Thuck Lay Vaughn is not the correct way to output that name, but I need to put in middle name integration eventually. So it would come out Thuck Von Lay or Thuck Lay or Lay Von Thuck or Lay Thuck. But not Thuck Lay Vaughn. That is an incorrect...
Incorrect, we go to Philip for 2 picks.
Yeah, so I completely misunderstood how Vietnamese naming conventions work. Thuck is his personal name, Vaughn is his middle name, and Lay is his family name.
There you go.
So he goes last, middle, first in Vietnam. Hence Lay Von Thuck. So this is essentially first, last, middle, which is wrong.
Wow.
And that's Alex's fun facts about Vietnam, brought to you by the National Ninja League World Championship.
Oh, shut up.
Which itself is brought to you by Monstro Ninja Hold.
Oh, that was the one I didn't mention earlier.
Go hit with a knife, you fucking cunt.
He's, okay. He's a 3
fucking VB at 28.
He's 3 for 4 on the state. He's 3 for... And Philip,
you don't know here.
He's 3 for 4 on the stage 2. He failed it his first time here, but has beaten it now the last 3 times he's here in tournaments 4, 5, and 7. Go on, Pluck Levon.
I would complain, but my
Except
mom
for that,
doesn't
it's not
watch
his
the show, nor would she care. So.
No.
And our
time
thanks
is
to
a little
A1
short.
Awards and the Rostraber Hotel for their.
Oh my god. Okay, last jump, he can make it. Yes!
Hey!
A little tight on the time, but again, it's a perfect time moment, I would say, to be honest with you. And he is through. He's the second man to punch his ticket. So we got 1 for Sweden, 1 for Vietnam, and none for everyone else. Everyone else has blown it so far.
Can that just be like the only 2 people in stage 3 that'd be?
It's like, oh no, and then Felipe clears. So it's
Oh my god.
Sweden, Vietnam, and Brazil.
On the podium. That'd be great.
Here's
Sweden, Vietnam, and Brazil on the podium thing.
Yeah, it's like the Olympics. All right, here's Kawaguchi, who is 0 for 3 on this stage. Failed it in tournaments 2, 3, and 7, including the salmon ladder in the last tournament. Now it's the double salmon ladder. Ugh. Now the Royal Flush. He failed an obstacle like this in tournament. Oh, the first Astro Glider fail. And that makes him 0 for 4 on stage 2. Yeah, like I said, I was gonna say that the Royal Flush is similar to the Unstable Bridge in some aspects. He failed that in turn 24 of Sasuke, but I digress. Here's Sato Jun, who is...
Yeah, Jun Sato is the last hope for Japan.
Is he really?
He is really.
Good God.
Because Yusuke failed, Kawa failed.
Let's go up
I
here.
think there was one other.
Yusuke failed. Kawaguchi failed.
Oh, yeah, I guess there were only 3 from Japan.
Wow. So this is the last hope for Japan. Sato Jun is 3 for 4 on this stage. Beat it in tournaments 2, 3, and 7. Failed it in tournament 6.
Emily, I really hope he clears.
I do too. Although, to be fair, an all-international third stage would be interesting, like we said. Okay, he's got good amount of time left if he just doesn't botch this Wingnut Alley. Good amount of time. He's going to clear with enough time if he just makes this last jump. Yes!
Hey!
Sato Jun saves Japan. Probably not as dramatic as Sasuke 26, but I digress. And now, fresh off the farm with the fastest time in stage 1, here's Levi Muenberg, making his debut. He might be the only person debuting today to have cleared. But regardless,
Yeah, I think
he cleared. Going nicely so far. Saves the Royal Flush. Oh! Right at the end of Crank It Up. Levi will unfortunately not be moving on to the third stage. The second stage shakes him down. Move on though to Drew, who is a perfect 6 for 6 on this second stage. So can he make an unprecedented 7th trip to the second stage? Or past the second stage to the third stage. Good job, mate. Here he goes. 165 seconds for these 6 grueling obstacles. Through the Astro Glider, he beat that at the...
Drew Drushel will, of course, be the host and designing the course for the National League World Championships.
Joke's on you, I
and
already said
he's
that.
teaming up with Deary's Gymnastics Supply, our title sponsor, to help build
He
all the
almost
obstacles.
beats the Klaxon, but a great performance from Drew. We now have 1 clear from Sweden, Vietnam, Japan, and now USA. I probably just pissed off Cameron. And I think Amiri doesn't like that either. Oops, sorry, my bad.
I don't think anyone likes it.
No one likes it. 1 clear from America. There you go. I saved myself. Kyle Foley made a
Anyway,
great save on that.
Ryan Stratus is up.
He is 2 for 2 on stage 2. Cleared it in tournaments 3 and 4, but obviously the second stage is way different. So, see if he can get by today. Only 3 runs to go to cap off the stage. Saves the Royal Flush, but he's through. Crank it up. Okay, this time might be a little short on Wingnut Alley. Unlucky. Unlucky. It was bound to happen. Was that our first Wingnut Alley fail? Oh no, Chris.
No.
We had Chris fail. Yeah. All right, 2 runs to go now, and first up is James McGrath, who is actually 2 for 2 on this second stage in tournaments 2 and 5. Can he do it again today? Cast away, not an issue for our strong competitors. That double salmon ladder is, though.
And there goes our Ninja Machine 50-50 second stage.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And if Felipe clears, we'll have 5 clears from 5 countries, although we already have
4 from 4. This is actually
guaranteed no duplicates of countries.
Well, Felipe, I tell you what, if he can get through this stage, watch out for him, because he's only cleared at 1 of his 3 attempts here, including in the last tournament, he failed to crank it up. Cleared it in 3, failed it in 5 and 7. Come on, Felipe, we believe in you. Go for it. The last run on stage 2 for this tournament underway. Royal Flush, not proving to be a problem for these competitors, and good amount of time left.
Oh, look at that time.
Yeah, he should have enough time if he can just make this dismount here.
He's gotta get half this. Come on.
Yes! 5 clears from 5 nations. And an impressive performance from all 5 of them. It was a very difficult stage, but they all are moving on to the new 3rd stage. And I am sure you all are excited for that. We have come up with a doozy of a 3rd stage. I am honestly so excited for it. It's unbelievable. So, here we go. So, that there is perfect. Should probably crank this all the way up because this song is always really quiet. So, I didn't botch it this time. The new 3rd stage, everyone. There's no time limit, but these 8 brutal obstacles are going to be absolutely everything these competitors will want and more. It's such a difficult test. I can't wait to show this off to you guys. I've been just giddy thinking about this 3rd stage. Here we go.
I guarantee I screwed up some of the coding.
That's okay. So we start out with 2 A&W obstacles in succession. We start out with the Rail Runner, which was so difficult in Denver in A&W 9. It goes straight, directly into the captain's wheel, in which our competitors are going to need to just muster up all the stamina they can have to make it through those obstacles and keep some to spare. And now, the 3rd obstacle is an absolute beast. From the beast himself, maybe, Hell's Gate. Our competitors will have to trap.
Holy shit, that is a lot of cradles.
Yes, it is. So our competitors.
I did not realize they were that long.
Oh, oops. Well, shout out to Buff Hell's Gate in Tournament 9. Competitors will need to cross 3 sections. It starts out with a cloud ladder, goes into a floating monkey bars, and then a descending cloud ladder for the first time in Ninja Machine history. And, yeah, our competitors are going to need to stay on their toes. But this takes us into the cliffhanger. For the first time, we have a cliffhanger, but it is not a traditional cliffhanger, and it is 2 cliffhangers. We have the cliff toss into the crazy shelf grab. The cliff toss, competitors will need to use the floating cliffhanger ledges and the hooks off of them to cross a cliffhanger kai. And then, from the last ledge, they will then transfer onto the crazy shelf grab. 3 shelf grab jumps, but with mandatory crazy jumps. Our competitors are really going to need to stay on top of their game to make these long laches and clear this obstacle. This takes us into the back half. It starts out with Iron Maiden, where it is a buffed version where our competitors will have to use the handles on all 3 sections and transfer directly onto the hangman from Ultimate Beastmaster Season 2. 15 handles in which our competitors will climb up in a curved fashion to the green bar of safety.
Shit, I forgot that you put hangman.
And then it all ends with the flying wedge. It's an absolute disaster obstacle. It's a hybrid of the flying bar and the double wedge. Our competitors will need to hop the bar. I cannot believe I got another ad. Competitors will have to hop the bar between.
I don't even have
Terrible.
to say anything. It's
Horrible.
just like
No good. Very bad. F. Competitors will have to hop the bar between the very small cradles and then make a Herculean jump to somehow beat this incredibly difficult 3rd stage. Not gonna lie, that actually went better time-wise than I was expecting in terms of the song. It was a short song for the intro. So we have 5 competitors left, and here we are.
And of course, this episode of Sasuke Nitro is not brought to you by uBlock. uBlock would have absolutely prevented all of the ads played on this stream.
Kyle. Get uBlock.
Tune into Sasuke Nitro 9, where Kyle gets his stuff together and finally caves and gets ad blocker.
No. Mine should really just be block. Oh wait, no. That should be the out. Do as you go to the Chrome web store and install uBlock.
Oh my god. All right, so here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We have 5 competitors left. First up,
5 competitors.
5 competitors remaining. Alex doing my gimmick. Thank you. We all start out with Alexander Mars, who's been here. This is the 5th time he stepped up here, and he has failed the vertical Makai every time he's been here. So I have the millionaire music going. Alexander Mars will now begin his attack. And the first man to attempt this new 3rd stage. It all begins on the Rail Runner.
So far, so good.
Now transfers directly into the captain's wheel. So difficult in Philadelphia this year on A&W.
Extremely difficult.
Yep.
A lot of lashing, a lot of shoulder strength involved here.
Yes.
Let's see if Alex Mars is able
He's
to...
through it, but look at the stamina. He is down to... Oh, and he's failed the across. Oh, I tell you what, look at how low his stamina got just from the first 2 obstacles. It just shows you that nothing is easy on this new 3rd stage. And the first victim of the new Hell's Gate, Alexander Mars. But still a heck of a run. I mean, you gotta give respect to the guy. I mean, he had not been here for the last few tournaments. He had not been here since tournament 5. And he got here today, so.
4 athletes remain.
Now
it is now on Thuc Le from Vietnam, one of the very few men in this branch to climb the tower at Midoriyama, doing so in dominating fashion in Sasuke Vietnam, and then did it again in the international competition.
Didn't he beat it with like 9 seconds left?
Yeah, it was crazy.
But now, though, he's made it to stage 3 times, tournaments 4, 5, and 7, and he's never beaten it. The best he's done is the walking bar in tournament 5. How will he handle this new gauntlet? It all begins, like I said, on the Rail Runner. A little actually worse than Alexander Mars so far. That's a little concerning, I gotta say. But so far, you just got to make your way through. On the second wheel, he's through, and he immediately fails the up section of Hell's Gate. Our first two challengers have both gone out on this new, difficult, demanding test. No one has even gotten to the cliffhanger equivalent yet. And
nobody's even gotten to the second half of the obstacle.
Yes, this is a fair point. Alex, do your gimmick.
3 athletes remain.
Thank you.
And now, many of you are hoping for Japanese representation. You got 1, but also you got 1 American, so it evens out.
Yeah.
Crotch chopping his way up to the start line.
I can just imagine him like walking up with like the DX theme. And he's like the fireworks are going off, like as he climbs up the steps.
Just casually like grabs his crotch in between every move
yeah. Well, Sato Jun has made it to this.
If he defeats the final stage, God help us and God help our censor. It's Jun Sato.
Oh man. He's made it to stage 3 times before in tournaments 2, 3, and 7. Best performance in vertical Nakai in tournament 2. So, can he set a personal best today? And
probably not.
Probably not, let's be real. Can he actually beat Hell's Gate and be the first person to do so? first two obstacles, I tell you what, haven't taken either of our first two challengers out, but just look at the stamina dwindle from these competitors. You can just almost see the agony in their face as they make their way through this. He's on the second wheel of the captain's wheel.
Really, the third stage is not the strong
Oh my
suit.
God.
Oh my goodness. Hell's Gate hoping to live up to the name. Maybe I didn't code it too.
I was about to say, we had people clearing Hell's Gate in testing, and
Yes, we did. Although I would not mind if nobody beat NGL.
yeah, I mean, you know what? We might as well get our point across. This stage 3, we're not effing around.
This stage 3 is actually possible. I should point that out.
Yes, this is.
We tested the ever-living crap out of it, and it is possible.
Yes. We move on.
Just barely, but it's possible. 2 athletes remain.
And this man here, Drew Dreschel, making his unprecedented 7th appearance out of 8 on the third stage, but he's failed the last obstacle 4 times, the double wedge.
I don't think he's getting there.
I don't think he's getting there, but now it's the flying wedge. You have to be concerned for the guy. He's got a, he probably dropped a few F's in the chat when he saw that. But now, Drew Dreschel.
A few F's to the 7 viewers he gets on Twitch as compared to the 14 we have.
Yes.
How does it feel to be a more popular internet personality than Drew Dreschel?
It's quite an accomplishment. Almost as much of an accomplishment as
Twitch.
Oh,
is he gonna be the? Wait, he's beating the up section. He's the
Come
first
on,
to beat
making
the
his way
cross
down.
section, and
Yes!
he's the first to beat Hell's Gate onto the cliff top.
Cliff
He's
Toss,
the first.
inspired by Matt Van Brunshot. I linked that video a few weeks ago, and that's what this was, the Cliff Toss. You can see that
Beat the
cliffhanger
second
like this.
section.
His
Is he
stamina's
gonna
starting
beat
to
the
go.
cliff toss in one go?
Yes!
Yes!
Okay, he's on the crazy
Yes!
shelf grab.
You should be able to do this.
Come on.
Oh, he's on the last gap!
Oh my god.
Ah!
Oh, Drew Dreschel with a fantastic performance. Again, we require crazy jumps on every single gap, and the 3-meter gap was just barely too far. And unfortunately, Drew Dreschel with a fantastic performance. I mean, you got to be impressed by that resiliency. That's it. And Alex, say it.
1 athlete remains. We were at this position, Ghost Island. We
Yes.
were also sort of at this position in Season 1 of Ultimate. He is the first Ultimate Beastmaster. Screw your rules. He's the first Ultimate Beastmaster. It's Felipe Camargo of Brazil. Does he have enough to do the impossible like he did in Proto Sasuke Ghost Island, where he beat the ultra crazy cane lane? Can he beat the crazy shelf grab? But there are so many difficult obstacles before this,
Yes.
none of which he's ever tried. I had a chat with Josh Levin, who said that rock climbers really specialize in static obstacles. Every single obstacle in this stage is a dynamic element. I don't know if you realize. Really, the one argument you can make is Hangman. But every other obstacle, you are moving something.
Yes.
I guess clearly shelf grab.
He's only been here once before and failed the flying bar in tournament 3. Now, I accidentally punched in an asterisk. Is that going to screw things up?
Now you're good.
Okay. I just don't want it to, shut the thing.
It'll just say not in.
Good.
I put that in because once I did that in Sasuke, during a live stream,
Oh,
and I'm
sure.
like, oh crap, what am I supposed to do now?
Well, he's motoring through the railroad.
So yeah, if you ever put in I or just type stuff,
I'm OCD.
That's what
I'm
happens.
OCD because it's a live broadcast. Oh my goodness!
Oh!
Whoa! And that's how it ends.
Oh my
Felipe
God.
Camargo, who, again, like we said just a few months ago, had the best performance on stage 3, and Ghost Island produces the worst performance on stage 3 this time round.
But being one of 5 to beat the second stage was nothing to scoff.
Yes, and folks, incredibly, that's it. Unfortunately, it's time
Drew
to...
Dreschel is your last man, or your best recruitment, which
Golden
coincidentally
competitor.
coincides with the fact that he's hosting National Ninja
Oh my God.
World Championships. I would like to emphasize that this was not rigged, but I'm going to put over the fact that the National Ninja League World Championships, presented by Real Life Ninja Academy are coming up this weekend. Be sure to watch them. Hopefully, I will be on.
And Musa 4 sometime in March.
Well, we got to do the outro here.
Oh, yep.
Eat shit, Super Bowl. We're doing it. I don't care if no one won or even beat the friggin' crazy shelf grab. We're doing it. So, folks, today, 100 challengers gathered.
Shout out to Alex Mars in second place.
Oh, Alex Mars, yeah, good man. 100 competitors. Yeah. 100 challengers showed up here today with aspirations of beating this substantially harder new Sasuke Nitro course. And we saw some incredible moments of resiliency, but unfortunately, no one was able to do it. We saw 12 fight through a challenging first stage, unlike anything we had seen before. The second stage became a sheer strength of test of strength. But 6 out of the 12, or no, 5 out of the 12. Oops, that 6 out of the 12 would be 50-50. 5 out of the 12 were able to fight through to this new stage 3. They all gave their best, but I think we all see they really got to train and get better before the next tournament, because this stage 3 is truly a force to be reckoned with. No one makes it past the 5th obstacle. Technically, this is the worst Sasuke Nitro tournament in history, but considering every other tournament had someone make it to the last obstacle of stage 3 before this, I think this is kind of expected. So, but yes, so that does it for this tournament. Unfortunately, no one able to even beat the crazy shelf grab, and our competitors will come back stronger though, trying to avenge their defeats in this tournament and do better even next time. So that does it for me. I don't know, Alex and Philip, you got other things
actually,
to announce?
Yeah, I do have something to say.
Don't you do it. No.
No, I was not, actually. This is legit. And I will write all of this down in or something, but I need you guys to do something for me.
Okay, I changed our region. You've been cutting out a little bit. Here we go.
Yeah. So we need to test something for cough National Ninja League World Championships. But this is actually serious, because we're hoping to live stream on YouTube as well as Facebook, so that way we can go back and record stuff, or if we have to do a video review, we can go back on the YouTube live stream, because we can't do that on Facebook. We need to see how many live streams we can run at once. So I am going to post a login as soon as I create a YouTube account for... Alright, so I'm going to need everyone to go live on crazyshelfgrab@gmail.com. Password Sasuke Nitro, all lowercase, no spaces. Just stream literally anything that won't get me banned.
Wow.
Seriously, if you stream something that gets me banned, you will be perma-banned from every server that I have power to do so forever.
Wow. He is not messing around.
My!
So, I don't know, just stream, your desktop or something. If we get, copyright, whatever. We just need to see how many live streams we can go all at once. Emily, don't worry about it. I'm sure between the 15 of us, we can get enough live streams going.
Okay, quick. Yeah, can I just shut the tournament off real quick?
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I'm still recording. If you're watching
Good
this
night
after
from Nitro Yama.
if you're watching this after the fact, don't worry about it. We'll have it all taken care of.
Yeah.
Oops, that doesn't exist. Hey, Muso 4 coming soon, Philip said, so stay on the lookout for that. And then
I shall give you guys the names of a couple obstacles.
now?
Yes.
Ooh.
Alrighty. I will give you 3 obstacle names. It's up to your imagination to figure out what they are.
Imagination. That's a copyright. Fuck.
Saw. Alrighty. Peg Traveler.
Ooh.
Oh, you renamed that.
Peg Traveler, interesting.
He's picking
Cane Shot.
Cane Shot.
Oh, what? Okay, I'm sorry. Apparently you have to wait 24 hours on your account before live streaming. So, we'll do that tomorrow. Stay tuned for more information.
All right, I disregard. Listen to what Alex had to say, and then you'll have an idea on how to do it. Yeah, whatever. And then the last one.
Actually, I'll give you a couple more. I feel generous.
Wow, what a guy.
He's feeling charitable.
All right, Gateway Beams. And
sponsored by the Gateway Arch.
Jump Hang the Fourth. So Jump Hang IV.
Oh.
And are you ready for this one? 20-foot warp wall.
Excuse me? I was not aware of this.
Well, you should have been looking at the Google Doc. I put that there 2 weeks ago.
Well, hey.
Yeah, but you didn't tell me to check the Google Doc. Why would I realize that there were any changes to it?
Oh, true.
Holy cow.
How's that? You're gonna have to tell me how that's supposed to work.
It's like more of an OCR styled one where it's like way less of a curve. It's like
you guys think I'm an asshole for a 15-foot warp wall.
It's like this equal to difficulty as like the last one, but it's just it's less steep. It's more of a curve.
Philip, you said 20-foot warp wall and we lost a viewer. How do you feel?
Well, we went up to 16 somehow. Just by the fact that the tournament has been over for like 15 minutes.
I got inspired by looking at, because I watched Jeff Britton's run at Goliathon from a couple years ago. And they had like this warp wall that was like, had like a very generous curve, but it was tall as fuck and you had to do like 5 steps on it. And I'm like, ooh.
Okay. Well, anyways, yeah, now that we're 2 hours and 2 minutes.
And rolling us cargo.
Just cut all of the end stuff that I was talking about, and then you're under 2 minutes. But you'll need to redo.
I don't care what I'm at. Like tournament 3 was like 2:45. So, anyways, so that's gonna do it, everyone. Tune in for Muso 4 when no one gets by 20-foot warp wall. And tune in for Sasuke Nitro 9 coming probably pretty soon. I don't think there's a whole lot we really want to change. I think overall a successful tournament for all parties, except for the fact that Alex did not shut up about the National Ninja League World Championship.
Apex the Game Show. Anyway. Apex the Game Show episode 14 coming in 2 weeks. Coming
at some point in the future. So from all of us here from Sasuke Nitro, good night, and I probably should go eat because the dining hall closes in 11 minutes. Okay, bye.